Hi everyone, my name is Sean, and I am a master's student currently undertaking a course in applied clinical neuropsychology at Trinity College Dublin. Today, I am excited to discuss social cognition in neurodegenerative disorders. So, according to the American Psychological Association, social cognition is the capacity by which people perceive, think about, interpret, categorize, and judge their own social behaviors and those of others. The social cognition is a complex phenomenon in which there are specific neural mechanisms underpinning the processes necessary for social cognition. So, reward learning refers to one such process, and this is the process by which people acquire information about stimuli, actions, and contexts that predict positive outcomes and by which behavior is subsequently modified. And here we see the role of the ventral medial prefrontal cortex and medial orbital frontal cortex. Next, we have imitation, the aspect of learning through observation. Imitation is facilitated by the posterior superior temporal sulcus, lateral interparietal cortex, and anterior cingulate cortex. Now, in comparison, we have metacognition, the awareness of one's own cognitive processes, often involving a conscious attempt to control them. And this neural mechanism is primarily facilitated by regions within the frontal lobe. And finally, we have tracking intentions. So tracking intentions is a complex process that is important for social cognition, as it involves monitoring our own actions and monitoring the actions of others. And here we can see the role of the posterior superior temporal sulcus, the temporal parietal junction, and medial prefrontal cortex. And looking to our image on the right, we can see how the anatomical regions involved in social cognition are multifaceted, whereby they are spread across the brain and in some instances overlap. That being said, the social brain or social cognition consists of multiple neural networks working in conjunction. Now, in the past few decades, researchers have been interested in exploring the anatomical correlates of neurodegenerative disorders and social cognition. So, why is this? Well, since various studies have suggested that social cognition as a whole is supported by complex neural networks, it is likely that the behavioral changes observed in neurodegenerative diseases emerge from disruptions to the neural networks that support social cognition. Now, remember, these networks are spread across the brain, and therefore, social cognitive deficits may manifest differently according to the neurodegenerative disorder. But ultimately, as research further expands upon the neural networks supporting social cognition, it may become possible to explain and predict behavioral changes in various neurodegenerative disorders. For people living with a neurodegenerative disorder, this will have important implications for quality of life and quality of care. Thank you.